I'm Al.
And I'm Matt. And our topics are going to range from anything to everything. Today, we're going to be talking about.
Wait. Literally anything and everything? That's gonna be a lot of talking if we literally talk about everything.
I know it's going to be a heck of a show.
Well, okay. We better get this shit show on the road.
Alright, so this is program number. And today, we're going to be talking about basically how visual changes in this channel. A lot of this has to do with the fact that we unaddressed this together for a few years. And came to realize that we both have a lot of similar opinions and a lot of dissimilar opinions, which made our conversations quite interesting and also rather weird. So hopefully you guys enjoy coming along for the ride.
Wherever the hell this goes, since it's clearly not gonna be on topic for very long.
Now, any topic that we put in the subject line for a video is more of a broad guideline, which will get blurrier and blurrier as the video goes.
It's the starting point to our discussion, chat, tangential narrative, if you will.
So, for today, I'm going to say we should just open up and start with
You give me a title, and we'll talk about whatever.
Alright, so today we're going to be talking about the era of Ferguson. I think it's an interesting comments that are pretty unusual saying that no racial discrimination going on in the area.
Wait. Racial discrimination in Feguson? I don't believe you. This is absurd. There's absolutely none of it. This is a complete farce. Way to go, Department of Justice. You're fucked again. So glad I'm not in the States. Wait. They happen just outside. Just so they literally can say it's not in the city. Oh, there's no racism in the city. We just take them out of the city, beat the shit out of them, and bring them back in. It's weird. Random beat up people. I don't know how it happens. And that's why I'd never be the chief of police. But in saying more than we do, he's admitting that they are.
Exactly. Which is interesting. Now, he also defends his officers by saying that there were arrests of black people businesses for anybody else.
So most of their arrests are around businesses? They just kind of camp out in front of the donut shop and go, hey man, there's a black guy, let's arrest him. Get him! Wait, what? No, they have to be in their cars so they can run them over. I mean, you don't want to shoot some guy from inside a donut shop. They might close the shop for the day. Can't get more donuts. We're talking about Ferguson's police officers. I'm just getting into character as the Feguson police. As a collective, somehow I am the hive mind of the Feguson police in this odd situation.
That's true. That's probably similarly what happened in the Department of Justice, in which the mayor also police is all entirely evidence and refers to any of the reports as a series of stories.
I'm sorry, but what I'm saying is anecdotal evidence. What the Department of Justice is saying isn't. I'm sorry, Feguson Chief of Police. That's not how words work. I don't think he's just telling a story. I feel like there's probably some evidence. Then again, here I am saying feeling, because clearly I need to make an emotional appeal to the 4 people who are ever going to watch this video.
Oh, absolutely. One of the things the mayor also said when they were talking about revamping the
winners never quit, and that the police are winners. Therefore, they're not going to quit. So disbanding them is going to serve no purpose. I don't know. It's the best I got. And that's the best I got, and it's completely missing the second point, the second part of that. I mean, I don't know. He's just. Or are you trying to fix the people who you're discriminating against? It's cool, we got this. If we lock them all away, we're not being racist towards them anymore. That's the other side of that coin.
True, but I think you're saying that disbanding is just giving up, right? That means you're saying there's something that needs to be fixed throughout the rest of the article. He's saying that there's no evidence to indicate that there's any sort of organization.
Except that, but he
Not quitting.
but he also made the comment that the other towns outside are more racist. So twice in there he admits that they're racist and that there's a problem. But then he goes around the rest of it. I feel like he wrote it in a few waves. He's the college student that wrote half his paper at the start, went back the day before it was due, erased half of what he had written, and then wrote the rest of his paper that next night, and made this big mess of talk soup. I'm sorry, but in all fairness, when people are questioning a department like the police, and they're taking a look at how they use race as far as profiling, as much as normally making a joke shouldn't cost someone their job, in that kind of situation, it's kind of understandable, but at the same time, I'm sure there's a lot of them doing a lot worse. And they're more making an example of whoever makes the joke.
But
Yeah, that's really what it is. That's a racist joke, and offensive. If someone is using it as something other than a joke, like that's not simply something to be laughed at.
Or if it's being used as the basis for something else. I could see that also being an issue, but in the context of a joke, and if everyone present is aware that it's simply a joke and it's intended to be tongue-in-cheek, then I don't see there's a problem with it either. But again, we don't have the context to all of this.
No, absolutely. But you're right. You say, well, you know, it's a joke about race, that there's any racial issue involved in a joke, that it's somehow particularly offensive, or it's that thing that decides what material is not allowed to be used for the sake of a joke.
Clearly the Thought Police? God, have you not read 1984? Clearly the Thought Police get to decide what is and isn't offensive enough. Also, I'm sorry, you drew a stick figure with a beard. I find that offensive. So I'm going to kill you. Too soon? Too soon? No?
okay.
Well, I mean, it's what's been done in multiple occasions, so. Is this right? I feel like we should have a disclaimer saying we in no way endorse violence simply because you're offended. Now that we're offending you, please don't execute some sort of violence on us. We do not appreciate this.
It's true, we also don't appreciate the violence being actions of other people. But, you know, when it came down to it, pretty much you'd rather it wasn't actually done.
Hell, I'd rather it's done on you. Just you. Just you. Well, okay. might be too far. How about you take all the flack for your jokes and mine? I'm just asking you to be a patsy.
I know, I'm neglecting scapegoat.
How about a scapegoat? Can you be a scapegoat?
Scapegoat does sound better.
I mean, it almost sounds like a goat on skates. Imagine a figure skating goat. That would be fantastic. I don't know. That is a tangent we don't need to get on, because it goes nowhere. Let's stop it there, and let's redirect. We were talking about Ferguson police, and then suddenly we got to figure skating goats. Figure skating goats, the greatest thing. Just that's it. Period. No, just you don't even have to say ever. Just figure skating goats, the greatest thing. And just walk away. That's it. Well, hell, I wasn't gonna read that anyway. Or, you know what? I betcha his secretary who wrote the second half of that did. How am I gonna bail him out? And he's gonna know if I get rid of everything he wrote. Fuck. Sweep it under the rug.